Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Love for Intuitive Astrology. My name is Michelle, I'm an intuitive astrologer. I combine my knowledge of astrology with my intuition, and this will be reflected in this video. So I will start off with a general reading about the upcoming month of February 2024, and then I will go to each and every single sign. But before I start, some of you saw it already, I have now 8,000 subscribers, and I'm so grateful for all of you. I really can't believe it that we have this wonderful community, and I really felt so appreciated by all of you when I made my first video and I saw all the warm comments. So I want to thank you for that, and I want to give something back to you. So I'm going to do 2 half-an-hour giveaways. So in order to participate, what you can do in capital letters, giveaway plus, and then I want you to write a word that describes you or your purpose. So you can write inspiring or inspired or creative, something like this. And then I want you to write a message for the community to build up everyone, or to write something that can inspire people, because I really want this channel to be very positive, right? And for people who know me, I'm very realistic as well. I'm reading the planets as they are, and I'm trying to find solutions, because life is about ups and downs, and it's not about being spiritually awakened and thinking everything will be perfect. It's not like this. It's to become more self-aware, and that's how you grow. So I'm here to help you become more self-aware. But anyways, write it in the comments below, and I only give away the readings to subscribers. So you have to be subscribed to my channel, and I will announce the 2 winners in the next video. Okay, so that would be in February when I'm doing the video for March. So make sure to leave a comment before the 15th of February, okay? So once again, thank you. I'm so happy to do these videos for you, because I'm really enjoying them, and it's really so heartwarming to see how amazing all your responses are. So I want to tell you that, and what a beautiful community. And also my clients, I have so many beautiful clients that I spoke to, and I'm feeling very honored to do this work. So thank you for making that happen, and make sure to participate. So let's go and talk about February 2024. Okay, so it's gonna be, if I'm gonna give a keyword to this month, I'm gonna call it chaos, okay? And I don't want you to get scared. Like I said, I'm here not to sugarcoat things. I'm here to say it as it is. But I also feel that the uncomfortable can help you grow the most, right? And this month, February, will be key into growth. But how can we grow? We first need chaos. We first need to get angry. We first need to have certain feelings in order to do something about it. And I don't know if some of you noticed, but even in January, like, my emotions have been going up and down, like, so strange. Like, I'm being confronted with some of my emotions, and a little bit of a roller coaster. But ultimately, and today, I'm feeling super high on energy. So I do feel that on planet Earth, the energies are rising. I can feel it. I feel a lot of my traumas have been coming up, but at the same time, I have days that I'm feeling so high on energy. It's free drugs, right? Like, it's free. So I always recommend people that keep meditating, because yes, you can be in a state of being high, so to speak, from energies, and it's available to everyone. So yeah, February, because on the 21st of January, Pluto went in a sign of Aquarius. and we're going into Aquarius season in February. And this means that we're going to have, you know, in end of January, we're going to have the sun in conjunction with Pluto. But in February, we're going to have Mercury. It will start off with Mercury and Pluto in a conjunction. And if we look at the sign of Aquarius, Aquarius is about freedom. It's about the internet, technology. It's about serving humanity, equality. So when we have a planet like Pluto, which is about power, which is about everything hidden, suppressed, not seen, happening in the dark, transformation, shadow work is all under Pluto. So to work with Pluto, the highest form you can work with Pluto is to become aware, do your shadow work, and to transform into the next stage, right? It rules the 8th house of Scorpio. So when we have, for example, Mercury there on a global level, there will be secrets exposed, for example. This could have to do with a restriction of freedom. This could have to do with things on the internet. This could even be an outage of the internet, like something going down. You know, this could be about protest. I mean, there have been a lot of protests. People are starting to wake up. Like so many, I mean, we live in this very, very modern world and we have still so many wars. So how evolved are we, right? How evolved are we, and who is making the rules about what? And how did all of this start? So people are starting to question, like, is this what we're here to do? You know, is this what we're here to experience? And you will see this massive division is happening, right? You will see people staying in a state of being asleep, and people who are in the middle who are starting to question things. And that's why a lot of people will deal with a little bit of mental confusion, okay? So if people are going through that, bear with them, because that means they're starting to question things, right? And I usually say that people are very like trying to convince other people very strongly are usually the ones that just discovered new things, and they want to, you know, they want to convince other people. But at some point you come at a state where you're like, I'm just gonna be an example, and I want people to think this is contagious, and they want to do it as well. And then you let people live their own lives and their own paths, because you can't interfere with other people. You cannot interfere. You have to let them live their own lives, let them make their own mistakes, because that's how they learn or not learn. And people are free to do that, right? So yeah, I always say if people are willing to listen, they will tell you and they will ask you for help. Don't doubt that. People will ask you for help when they're open to change. So Pluto will do a lot of these things, and then it will be with Venus and Mars, right? So at the beginning of the month, Mars and Venus will be in Capricorn, and later in the month it will move into Aquarius as well. So this conjunction, because Pluto will be at 0 degrees, so still if it's in Capricorn, it's still a conjunction, right? So there will be a lot coming up with ego, because Mars and Pluto is very related to ego, ego death. And because we have Aries and Chiron, we have Chiron and North Node in Aries, and those two are going to be an exact conjunction as well. So people who have a fragile ego are gonna have a tough month, okay? You're gonna see yourself. You're gonna have. It's not gonna feel great, okay? Because they have to look within. Because all the woundings are coming up now. With Chiron is the wounded healer. Aries is the leader sign, is the one who goes first. But when Chiron is there, you're afraid to step up in a certain area of your life, north node, the direction you need to go, your destiny, you're gonna feel a little bit scared to go there. And you will see why, okay? You will get to see why. But, you know, people who have a little bit fragile ego, it's gonna be a tough month, okay? Because this month requires introspective times. And I know people who are watching my videos, you are on your path of healing and you're doing all the work. So, but we all have an ego, let's be honest. I mean, we all have an ego, like, so, and things we need to work on, right? Things we have to embrace and to integrate and to change into the light, which is Pluto. So yeah, very, 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 very transformative month. Venus, okay? Control, third parties. When Pluto is involved with Venus, these things can be exposed. So if someone is cheating, this could be exposed around this time. It's also about transforming how you love yourself. So what are you lacking when it comes to self-love? What are your insecurities? You're gonna have to face them, okay? But meditate, write down. Journaling is gonna be so good this month. Journal, write it down. At the same time, Pluto is a planet of power. So in a positive way, you're gonna really, really go after your dreams. You're gonna be like fast, okay? You're gonna have a goal in mind and you're gonna focus on it, especially if you're working in an Aquarius-like job, like online, or if you're working in science. So we're gonna see pretty amazing advancements. You know, like I said, could be either good or could be bad. I mean, that's up to everyone's own perspective, but we are gonna see technology advancements. People are gonna stand up for their rights. They're gonna feel very strongly about standing up for people's rights, serving humanity. So definitely see changes in that. You will see changes happening. So this could create a bit of chaos, okay? Because people are gonna be like, I'm not gonna let people walk all over me again. I'm gonna do this. I will not tolerate this, that, and that, and that, okay? People are gonna like kind of snap. And this is gonna help the transformation, because sometimes you need to have enough in order to continue. Then we're going into Pisces season. So that will start on the 19th of February. And Pisces season has, Saturn is in Pisces. So we're going to have two tough cookies when it comes to planets. First, we're going to have Pluto. And then we're going to have the Sun in a conjunction and Mercury in a conjunction with Saturn. And Saturn is the planet of karma, restriction, and Pisces rules the 12th house, and the 12th house is about it's the last piece of the puzzle. I always say this is where you let go of your subconscious beliefs. This is where you merge together with God, the universe, and Saturn is showing you what you need to let go of in order to do that. So what are your subconscious beliefs, your subconscious blocks that are preventing you from having oneness, okay? Oneness with yourself, so mind, body, and soul, and oneness with the universe. So these questions will all come up. So, and it's gonna really help you understand yourself better and understand others better, okay? It's 1 month. I don't want you to be afraid of it. I'm not saying it's gonna be a bad month at all. I just say that be open to learn about yourself, to learn about the world, to understand certain things, and to stay in the light. This is so important, that because from love, and we can conquer anything, right? Love, and also taking action, because you know, I know that if you want to help the frequencies, you can just love. But if you want to take action, because sometimes action is required towards something, okay? But always from a place of love. So on the 9th of February, there will be a new moon in Aquarius. So yeah, this is gonna have like a really Uranian touch because this new moon is in a square with Uranus. So expect the unexpected, sudden changes, sudden shifts. People are gonna change their minds suddenly because Pluto is also with Mercury. So like I said, lies exposed, things will be, definitely can be exposed. So yeah, I'm seeing. No. I don't know. I thought anyways. I thought I heard something. Yeah. So focus on you. What's your truth? Because truth, people will also stand up for themselves and speak truth, okay? Because Pluto is quite powerful. It wants to penetrate into other people's auras, wants to read them, wants to understand them. So I'm going to tell you about all the signs, what it will be for you, what you can do, the solutions, and yeah. I just feel like this is going to be a huge transformative month that is going to help you understand things a lot better. So yeah, and then, oh yeah, I forgot almost. We're also going to have a full moon in Virgo, and this will be on the 24th of February 2024, and this will be at, I wrote it down, at 5 degrees. So this new moon will be at 20 degrees, so check if you have any planets at 20 degrees in Aquarius, or this full moon in Virgo if you have any planets in Pisces or Virgo at 5 degrees. That will be highly impacting you. And this full moon in Virgo is going to have a Saturnian vibe, but also it's in a sextile with Jupiter. So actually it could be a new plan of taking action. You're going to learn a lot more about what you need to do to get things to the next level. So Jupiter is making really this Saturnian energy a bit lighter. So definitely a plan of action will be taken, and almost all planets are direct. So use this month for action, taking control of yourself, okay, instead of controlling the outside world, because that's what Pluto can do. Sometimes can control the outside when they don't have control of themselves. So take control of yourself, of what it is that you want to do, and you can get really, really far. So taking action is definitely a huge thing. Okay, let's go. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let me get the chart up for you. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you're gonna have Venus and Mars in your 10th house. So expect a lot of work. Get stuff done, okay? Getting a lot of stuff done. Then Aquarius will be in the 11th house. So this is about community. It's about having fun, going out, enjoying yourself. So I definitely would say that this transformative month might hit you a little bit less than other signs. If you use this the right way, you can get a lot of stuff done. So if you're self-employed or you're in a business place, like definitely take action towards your dreams. Some of you might be prone to voluntary work. This is very good when you have Saturn in the 12th house, because it can really help you dissolve a lot of karma. So anything you want to do that's of service for humanity, that can help, it could be a donation, it could be some of your time, like serving food in a kitchen, whatever it is that is good for you. This will really help you evolve. The North Node and Chiron are in your 1st house, okay? And obviously, this conjunction is going to be very, very close and exact this month on the, I think it's the 17th. Is it the 17th? I wrote it down. It's somewhere in my notes, but I wrote too many, so now I can't find it. But anyways, it will be, I think it's around the 17th. It will be in exact conjunction, and this is gonna bring up a lot of stuff regarding your identity, but also relationships, because we have on the other side the South Node in Libra. So it's like if you have codependent patterns, for example, this might come up during this month. Some of you are letting go of a partner. You're letting go of a partner, or you will feel that maybe you've given a lot of yourself away and you need to rebalance your relationship. And you're going to have to talk about it. You're going to have to think about it, but these things will come up. So I do feel it's a really busy month for you. Jupiter will keep pushing you and to make more money. So money is really your lucky, how do you say? Your lucky omen. So definitely money is really good for you. So making more money, taking action towards making more money is really gonna... I can't talk anymore. Okay, let me get you a tea leaf card. Right. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. So there might be some backlash in, for example, the workplace or from your friends, but you have to stand up for yourself and really, if you feel that you're in the right, stand up for yourself when it comes to work, when it comes to your friends, when it comes to your relationship, okay? July, this could be your birthday if you're a moon and a ascendant rising, okay? This July could be your birthday, or you're going on a holiday in July, like you're planning to go on a holiday, and this will be probably very necessary because some of you have been working a lot, okay? Some of you have definitely been working a lot. Yeah. Okay. So when Chiron, for some of you, it's in the first house, right? But if you're a sun, Aries, Chiron will be on your sun. This could also be difficulty with father. And if it's the moon, it could be difficulty with either your emotions or your mother or female figures in your life. But look at this card. The most difficult part of a situation is over. So I feel like some of you have maybe been feeling a little bit lonely, but this time is going to pass. So you will find a new community and people that are going to surround you and be there for you in a way, no matter what. New home, new attitude. So some of you are moving or you're cleaning up your house, but it's almost like you're cleaning up your vessel, your own body. So maybe you're gonna detox and eat very healthy and clean up things in your life that are no longer serving you. So definitely a transformative month for you, Aries. If you want to participate in the giveaway, write capital letters giveaway plus a word that describes you as a person or your purpose, and then a message for the community. And you have to be a subscriber, otherwise you can't win the half an hour giveaway. I'm giving away 2. I will announce it in the next video for the March 2024 prediction. So write it before the 15th of February. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. And I hope to see you next time, Aries. So let's go to Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For you, this transformative month is going to be highlighted in your 10th house, okay? So Pluto just moved into Aquarius on the 21st of January. And it moved into your 10th house. So this is especially for early degree Taurus. So for some of you, it will still be in the 9th house, depending on your placidus. I only look at that on a personal level because I don't know where everyone's located. So I'm using equal house system when I do my readings. So if you're an early degree Taurus ascendant, you're gonna have Pluto very close to the midheaven, so this will make huge changes to your career. You might shift from one job to a complete different job. Some of you are going to be self-employed. You could be wanting more freedom in your job. So you kind of are like, I had enough. I want more freedom. And if you're a sun early degree or a moon early degree, you're going to have it square the sun, or square Pluto square the sun, or Pluto square the moon, which is going to heavily transform the way you feel. It's going to transform, you know, with moon, it's going to transform a lot when it comes to your mother, women in your life, but also your suppressed emotions will come up. So sometimes you feel like, you know, the old traumas are coming back, and you have a huge opportunity to heal that. And when it's with the sun, it's with men, your father, but also very sensitive. It's like ego death. I always say when Pluto is involved with the sun, you're gonna be triggered with power struggles. And also this has to do with power struggles also within you. So it needs ego death, but also strong boundaries. So finding the right midway. Jupiter in the first house is definitely keep giving you presence and a new beginning. And sometimes in order to have a new beginning, you're going to have to let go of old stuff. So sometimes in Jupiter, people say like, oh, this should be like the happiest time of my life. But I had loss. But sometimes in order to expand, you need to let go of the old. So this can definitely happen as well. North Node is with Chiron in the 12th house. And you are going to be questioning a lot of feelings that it's like a little bit like you can't define what's going on, but your subconscious is showing you a lot of past life stuff as well, or subconscious feelings from past or past lives. So it would be good to do some kind of past life regression or like a hypnosis to release a lot of past life karma. Right? Blockages that are preventing you from being completely you and helping you to have more self-confidence. Then we have Venus and Mars together in the 9th house. So some of you are definitely going on a trip. You're going to travel. Maybe you're going on a winter holiday, or you're going to go skiing. Some of you are definitely going to get out there. And then by the end of the month, you're going to have the sun. So this new moon in Aquarius will be your 10th house. So definitely changes in work. You're going to, some of you are just suddenly going to leave work or change work. But also it could be a good change, right? It doesn't have to be a bad change. But a square is sudden. Sudden news in a job. Maybe your company is going to come with new stuff, you know, that you need to do. A sudden new project. And the 9th house is about traveling, okay? And then this full moon in Pisces will be, full moon in Virgo will be in the 5th house, and Saturn and the sun will be in the 11th. So you're going to be questioning some of your friendships. You might be questioning your romantic partner, or actually you want more commitment. Some of you are letting go of some friends and focusing more on love. There will be some choices that you need to make this month, Taurus. So let me get you a tea leaf card. There's so many. So I'm just going to look at you and draw one. A change for the better. Oh my God, that's so funny. We just talk about change, Taurus. A change for the better. So there's a lot of changes coming for you. Dealings or relationship with an older woman. I feel like a lot of you are questioning how you want to get older. What do you want to be when you're older? And if you are already in that age, what have you learned so far? Okay, so this could be older woman or older man, doesn't matter. Whatever applies to you. Yeah, what are your regrets, and how can you still go after your dreams, even though some of your regrets coming up? Okay, so taking action on that. You're on the road to success. You see? You've been up a mountain, but slowly but surely, you're gonna get there. So don't give up on the things that you really want to do. Okay? There's not, it's not the end. You can still, life can change anytime. Okay? So that's my message for you, my lovely Taurus. If you want to participate in a giveaway, write giveaway in capital letters plus something that describes you or your personality. So one word like creative, and then you write a message for the community, and you have to be a subscriber in order to participate. Thank you so much, Taurus. I really appreciate you. See you next time. Let's go to Gemini. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right. So for you, we have Aquarius season in it's your fellow air sign in your 9th house. And the 9th house is all about higher learning. It's about traveling. And when it's in an air sign, a lot of you love to travel to cities, big cities. You love to go high up, like into the mountains. And you might do that around this time, going on a holiday. But you will definitely, with Pluto now in the 9th house, right? It moved from 8th house, where you have experienced a lot of transformation, now into the 9th house. And a lot of you are gonna dive deeper into spiritual subjects, dive deeper into what's the truth. Some of you will become digital nomads, so you will start traveling online. You start to work online and travel. There will be a lot of questions that you want answers to, and especially during this new moon in Aquarius on the 9th of February. This new moon in Aquarius will be square Uranus, so you might have a little bit of a sleepless night around this day. Venus and Mars are in the 8th house, okay, and they're coming very close to Pluto. So you're going to question a lot about what love means to you. And you're going to have so many universal questions. I feel like you're going to ask a lot of things, like, why is this happening? Who are we? Why is the world like this? What can I do to be of service? So you have this like very strong sense of duty, especially with Saturn in the 10th house as well. And when we have Pisces season on the 18th of February, it's going in a conjunction, right? This full moon in Virgo will be in the 10th house. So Pisces in the 10th house with Saturn, and Virgo in the 4th house. So it's like this feeling of, what can I do to make the world better? Some of you are moving for a job, okay? You could be moving for and starting a new job. And definitely there's a lot of responsibilities in your work. So you might get a higher position, but then you have to do a lot of work. So hang in there. If you find that work is difficult to find, for example, if you're struggling to find a job, Saturn is in Pisces. This is about your subconscious. So what are your belief systems regarding work? Do you feel that it's hard to get a job? And why? And why do you think that, where it comes from? You know, does it come from your childhood? So you're going to question a lot. I feel like a lot of questioning, a lot of thinking about stuff. You have Jupiter in the 12th house. You have Uranus in the 12th house. So you're thinking a lot. It's a great time to meditate, to write, to spend some time alone, because you will get a lot of answers. But a spiritual transformation is going to happen for a lot of you. Some of you want to move to a different country, speak a new language, voluntary work, or maybe you're going to start working for a non-profit for some of you. A goal-oriented person. So you're going to feel like you're going to have a lot of purpose. Like you're going to go towards a lot of purpose, and you're going to feel it very strongly within yourself. Okay, I'm getting disappointment in a friend or a lover. So yeah, with the North Node and Chiron in the 11th house, you could have a little bit of disappointment in someone that you thought was your friend, but then shows you that's not really your friend. Kind of a disappointment. Changes in your life, okay? Especially Gemini. I mean, so many changes are happening. And soon as also Jupiter goes from the 12th house to the 1st house. So I feel like right now you have to look within and see what it is that you truly want. Manifest it. And when Jupiter's in your sign, you can take action and go for it, okay? Let me get some water. Whew. Oh. Yeah, that's what you need when you're talking a lot. So yeah, that's my message for you, my amazing Gemini. So if you like this video, subscribe to my channel. And also, if you want to participate in a giveaway, write capital letters, giveaway a keyword for your purpose or your personality and a little message to the community. And I'll be announcing it in the new video. So you have up until the 15th of February 2024 to write a comment below this video. Okay? Thank you so much, Gemini. Wishing you all the best. Let's go to Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. So for you, we have Aquarius in your 8th house. Okay. So, and Pluto on the 21st of January moved into the sign of Aquarius in the 8th house. So you will focus a lot on transformation. You are gonna shred a lot of skin and you are going to change like never before, okay? So if you want to go into therapy right now, or you want to dive into the occult, you want to dive, some of you are going to dive into astrology with Pluto in the 8th house in Aquarius, or you're going to learn about astrology that's going to help you transform, or any other subject like numerology that's really going to help you go to the next level. Venus and Mars are in the 7th house, okay? And because it's so close to Pluto this month as well, you're either going to get closer to your partner, you're either going to get very close, you're going to solve your problems, or there could be some difficulty there, okay? You could be, like some of you Cancers are going through divorce. So I would either see you get back together, be better than ever, have this really intense relationship, or it's gonna separate. And if you're single, you're gonna get a lot of answers about what is holding you back from meeting the person, the right person for you. It's also, you're gonna discover what it is that you, maybe how you can love yourself more, and what it is you need to do in order to obtain more self-love and to be more loving towards yourself. Because some of you Cancers, you're very hard on yourself, and you know, you can't put a timeline to certain things, you know, like it has to be the right timing, divine timing. And I've seen so many clients in astrology, like it also really depends what is your life path and what do you need to experience. So I feel like, you know, be patient. The right time will come for you. So this new moon in Aquarius on the 9th of February will be in your 8th house, and it's squaring Uranus. That sounds like a fancy word for Uranus. Uranus. Anyways, changes in your friendships, okay? This new moon could end a friendship, change a friendship. You're really rediscovering your community, especially Cancer ascendants. You're really rediscovering who is your community, who do you feel related to, and they also can bring you a lot of luck. So you might meet people that can bring you further in life and bring you further in, for example, your career, or can promote your work. By the end of the month, we have a full moon in Virgo. This will be on the 24th of February. So the new moon will be at 20 degrees and this full moon in Virgo will be at 5 degrees. And for you, it's in the 9th and 3rd house. So Virgo is in the 3rd house, opposing Saturn, and the Sun in the 9th house. So this could be going on a trip, but it could be a very busy trip, okay? It could be like you have to work, or it's a work trip. This could be a trip that you're doing to see your siblings, but there might be some stuff coming up that maybe would weigh a bit heavy on you, okay? So figure out what it is that maybe has been bothering you, and maybe you can talk about it and resolve it, okay? Chiron and the North Node are going to be very close in a conjunction this month in your 10th house. So it's strange because in one way your job is going well, but it could also be that in a way that there's an uncomfortable feeling. Maybe you don't feel fully accepted in your work, or you're afraid to fully step into your power when it comes to executing your job, or you're afraid to speak up about your ideas. And be aware that other people are going to step up if you don't. So make sure that you don't be so selfless that you let everyone do their stuff and you are behind. I don't like this me attitude, but sometimes you can own the ideas that you have, okay? Because I'm talking to some people that have been a little bit too nice. Too much concern on sexual matters, okay? This is also Pluto in the 8th house. And yeah, by the end of the month, Venus and Mars are going also in the 8th house. So if you meet someone new, don't confuse, things between the sheets with love, okay? Make sure to define what is what. And you could also just have a good time with your partner, or just have something open, because if you have Aquarius in the 8th house, especially Cancer ascendants, you could be very open-minded. You could be a curious person. Pluto can also bring in third parties, okay? Or something like this. So this could be exposed on your side as well. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. I feel the gift is a skill that you have. Some of you have a really good skill that you've been hiding from everyone. So it's time to show the world this skill, Cancer. What are you holding back that really could be very useful for a lot of people, okay? So I want you to think about that and not be afraid to be yourself and to show people the talents that you have, okay? Because sometimes you're doubting, like, am I good enough? Can I do this? But yes, you can. Yes, you can do that. So take action on the things that you want to do. That's my message for you, my amazing Cancer. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. And also for all the subscribers, I'm doing my giveaway, like promised, because we reached 8,000 subscribers. Write down in the comments, giveaway capital letters, plus a keyword that defines your personality or your purpose, and also a message to the community. So if you write it in the comments below, I know you want to participate. Blah, blah, blah. So thank you so much, Cancer. I super appreciate you, and I hope to see you next time. Let's move on to Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So for you, we have Aquarius in the 7th house. So a lot of transformation, especially for Leo ascendants, will happen around relationships, okay? So you could be, if you have a Sun in Leo at the early degrees, so between 0 and 5 degrees, you will have Pluto in opposition of your Sun. Or if you have Moon 0 and 5 degrees, you're going to have Pluto in opposition with the Moon. This means emotions. Moon is your emotions. So you will have to deal with projections. So what are your emotions? What are other people's emotions? When it comes to the Sun, this will be ego death. You're going to be presented either with very selfish people, okay? And what is a reflection of you and what is something you're lacking? So you're going to have to really see, maybe you need to stand up more for yourself, or maybe you've been a bit too selfish lately. Pluto will show you these truths, okay? When you're a Leo ascendant, it will be in the 7th house. And this is about relationships. And Pluto and Mercury will be in alignment in the 7th house around this new moon in Aquarius on the 9th of February. So you could be shown the truth about your relationship. Maybe an ex is trying to get back with you, or there will be a third party situation. It could also be that you and your partner need to start speaking truth to each other, okay? So you need to be honest. You need to be honest about your feelings. and you need to really expose what is really going on, because it could be that someone else is going to tell your partner if you haven't told them yet. So there's going to be a lot of healing and transformation in partnerships. The same with business partnerships, okay? So those will be highlighted for you. So definitely, it's time for truth speaking. It's time for the truth. You will be quite hardworking as well around this time. You have Jupiter in the 10th house, giving you a lot of presence in your work. And, you know, Jupiter, and you have Venus and Mars, especially at the beginning of the month or till the mid-month, you're gonna have Venus and Mars together in the 6th house. So definitely a lot of working out, working hard in the job. Planets are all direct, so it's time to go after your dreams. It's time to take things to the next level, okay? Full moon in Virgo will be in the 2nd house, opposing Saturn and the Sun in the 8th house. So your finances will be highlighted here. If you have any debts, you're gonna find ways to pay them off. Okay, you're gonna dive deeper into what it is that you need. Some of you will be in a court case or a divorce, and you're gonna have to think about finances. But Saturn makes you work hard, okay? So it's not going to be like a super easy transition. It could also be that you're working with joint finances and resolving certain things in that, making really clear, agreements between you and your partner. But career-wise, amazing, Leo, amazing. Go for what you want. Go after what you want. You will be playing a different role, okay? So it could be that suddenly you get a new job and it's gonna make you, it's gonna be very, very different from what you did before. Or it could be like, it's like a lucky break. So let it happen to you. Someone new is entering your life. This could be romantic, okay? This could be like a friend or someone, like for some of you, it could even be like some type of guru or teacher, because Chiron and the North Node are in the 9th house. I just want to tell you that when Chiron is in the 9th house, be aware of a lot of narcissistic teachers. Why is there so much narcissism? We have Chiron in Aries. This is bringing up a lot of woundings within people in their self-esteem, their leadership. And I always say, when people are trying to control you or trying to make decisions for you, this is not self-empowerment. This is someone trying to control you. And it is nice for someone else to make decisions for you, but it's not healthy, because you have to find the strength and the power within yourself to take things to the next level, okay? Always listen to your gut feeling. Your gut feeling will tell you if you can trust someone or not. You will know. Stepping into a new experience. Look at that. You're gonna step into a new experience, especially work. For some of you in a relationship, a new relationship, a temporary situation. Increase your efforts if you want to reach your goals. So yeah, if you haven't yet reached your goals, this is again a shoe. This is a leg. It's keep walking, keep moving forward, and you will achieve the things that you so want, okay? So that's my message for you, my lovely, lovely Leos. If you want to participate in the giveaway, because I reached 8,000 subscribers, I'm so grateful for all of you. So I want to do something back. Write in the comments, capital letters, giveaway, plus a keyword that describes your personality or your purpose, and a message to the community, okay? And you have to be a subscriber. Subscribe to my channel, leave the comment below, and I will announce it in the next monthly video. So for March, so write the comment before the 15th of February, because after that I will make the new video and I will announce the winner, and the winner can write me an email. So I will write the instructions when I make the winners known on the next video. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate your time, and I'm wishing you all the best in this very transformative month. You can do it, and see you next time. Bye bye. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what the month of February 2024 is going to bring for you. So Aquarius for you is in the 6th house. And on the 21st of January, Pluto moved into the sign of Aquarius in your 6th house. Okay, especially for people who have early degree Virgo ascendant. Okay, for you it's in the 6th house. So this has to do a lot with your health. This has to do a lot with your routines and also your work and how you're dealing with your colleagues, and also it has to do with your pets. Okay, so when Pluto is in the 6th house in Aquarius, it's going to be in a conjunction with Mercury, especially around this new moon in Aquarius that will happen on the 9th of February at 20 degrees. So check if you have any planets at 20 degrees in Aquarius, then you will be highly impacted by this new moon. And you will see that some lies could be exposed in the workplace, okay? This is also, it could lead a little bit to overthinking, trying to analyze certain situations. There could be a bit of obsession with working out, with analyzing things in the job, or like obsession with the job that you can't really stop working. You want to maybe know about certain people in the workplace. There could be gossiping. There could be people maybe talking things behind your back, or there could be some type of whistleblower in the company, or someone speaking up. Okay, these are possibilities that can happen with Mercury and Pluto in a conjunction. The North Node is in the 6th house, so you could get some news as well about your health situation. Okay, for you, because it's in an air sign, it's really important that you do a lot of breathing exercises, Virgo. Breathing is very important, because otherwise you easily get anxiety. And this is because not only are you ruled by Mercury, but if the 6th house is in an air sign, it could be like, you know, you could be getting a bit of anxiety. So breathing is very, very important. So you could go to a group or follow like a YouTuber that's going to explain you how to breathe. But this is going to help you get through all of that. Jupiter in the 9th house is helping you, well, it's not helping you, but it's really bringing in a lot of travel. So a lot of you will travel, could be traveling overseas. You could be either on a luxurious travel or backpacking or working online while traveling. There will be an increased interest in, for example, astrology, because Uranus is in the 9th house. And Jupiter is in its own house, also in the 9th house. So maybe you want to learn more either about astrology, alternative healing, because Taurus is an earth sign. You might want to learn how to cook, and how to cook healthy foods that are really good for the body, or linking food with your health. So there will be a lot of focus on health. Maybe you want to cook for yourself in a better way. And some of you want to promote that to the outside world, but others will just keep it to yourself. So this is a good time for publishing something, writing, teaching, learning. It's all about being curious, okay? Then we have Venus and Mars in the 5th house at the beginning of the month. So this is time to have fun, to enjoy, even though Capricorn is not necessarily a super fun sign, right? If you have that in the 5th house, you could be a little bit more serious in your spare time, but you could also be very serious about certain hobbies. So you will feel an increase in creativity and working towards the things that you want to do. This could also be a time where you want to date, or you're dating someone romantically. And because Saturn is in the 7th house, This could mean that you're gonna take this relationship very serious, or this person really wants to commit with you, but you're definitely not taking anything less than commitment. If you're a sun or moon Virgo, you're gonna have Saturn in opposition with your sun and your moon. So you might feel when it's in opposition with your moon, especially between 0 and 10 degrees, okay? This month, Saturn will bring a little bit of a heavy weight on your emotions. It might be that something is either projected to you or you project on other people, that you feel that they're a bit down and you don't really like that. But this could also be something that maybe you're feeling yourself, right? So there will be some heavy weight on emotions, or maybe responsibility towards your mother or female figures in your life. And when it's your sun, it's about your identity, or your father. So you might have a lot of responsibility, could even be responsibility towards your father. But definitely there could be some difficulty between the two of you, and or memories that are popping up that need healing around this time. Then we'll have a full moon in the sign of, well, Virgo, right? So this will be at 5 degrees. So check out if you have your sun, your moon, your rising at 5 degrees or around 5 degrees. This is going to highly impact you. So this will be an emphasis on relationships, Virgo. So some of you are going into a higher commitment because this moon is in opposition with the sun in Pisces in the 7th house. So, and there's Saturn in the mix. So either it's a sadness, it could be a breakup, or it's a commitment. Because Saturn is like, either we commit or we let it go, okay? It's gonna make you think heavily about something. And yeah, Saturn definitely brings seriousness to the mix. So you're going to really think about your partner, but also it could be that if you're single, that you're just going to have a different attitude and you're going to be like, I'm going to be happy with myself. And you're going to feel this heaviness to take the steps towards doing so. Okay, let me get you a tea leaf card. So I'm just going to pick a few out of those because they're like more than 200. Virgo, something important such as a new job or a raise. And this is very much possible with your enhancement. Well, first Aquarius season in the 6th house, right? This could mean a new job, a raise. Watch out for your money though, because the South Node is sucking out money from the 2nd house, and also the North Node is with Chiron. So if you're you have a joint bank account, be aware about certain appointments. And if you are planning to do a joint bank account, I would maybe not do it, or make really good agreements, because Chiron is bringing up a little bit of difficulty in that area. Also, vulnerability and being your true self between the sheets. These things will come up, okay? Could also be healing, because Chiron is a healer. And some of you might find healing in, you know, teaching this tantra or something like this. Great worry over nothing. So this is because, especially in Aquarius season, we're going to have Mercury there, you know, and you're already mercurial, and Aquarius is also an overthinker. So it's going to be a little bit of an overthinking period. Family wishes coming true. So we do have Venus and Mars in the 5th house. So some of you might get pregnant, might be expecting, you know, if you don't want that, be careful. Danger, especially money matters. We just talked about it. So money matters are a little bit sensitive right now. So watch your money, make a good budget, make sure you stay within what it is that you want to spend, okay? Because it's almost like money is going away, and it's like, where did it all go? I don't know. Like, just keep an eye on where it's going. That's my message for you, my amazing Virgo. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you want to participate in the giveaway, write capital letters giveaway plus a word for your personality or your purpose, and a message, and you have to be a subscriber, otherwise you can't win the giveaway. So thank you so much. I hope to see you next time. I so appreciate you. And let's move on to Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For you, we have Aquarius season in the 5th house, okay? And the 5th house is about children. So this could be a subject around the kids. Pluto just moved into Aquarius. So if you're an early rising Libra, you're going to have Pluto in the 5th house. So there will be some power struggles with your kids for some of you, especially until the mid-month when Mercury is in a conjunction with Pluto. So maybe your kids, there will be a secret exposed of what they've done or what you've done, and there might be some difficulty there. If you don't have kids, this could also mean romance, and it could be that you're meeting someone new. However, be aware of third-party situations with Pluto in the 5th house. Okay, we have this new moon in a square with Uranus, so it's very unexpected. So either someone is coming in unexpectedly or there's some sudden news, but Uranus in the 8th house is transformation, intimacy. So maybe some of you want to explore things with your partner. I mean, hey, who am I to judge? You do whatever floats your boat. But definitely some of you are going to be more open-minded about these things, or you're thinking about opening up the relationship. But you have to communicate very, very clearly about what it is that you want. And do you even want a serious relationship right now? Because the North Node and Chiron are in the 7th house. And this could mean that a little bit of uncomfortable feelings with commitment. And it could also mean some type of insecurity, maybe overly giving, under-giving, finding the right balance between the two. And yeah, you just have to communicate very clearly with your partner how to move things forward. Okay, so if you're single, you know, some of you, I definitely feel like you just want to have fun. You don't really want to commit to anyone. You just want to enjoy and, you know, follow your gut feeling. You always know what's best. I always feel like every part of your life, you know, follow your gut feeling on what is best, and don't let other people tell you what you should or shouldn't do. Because I feel like some of you are dealing with people who are trying to mingle, trying to tell you what to do, but in reality, the only one who knows and should do something, it's you. Even though if you have made, so to speak, a mistake, you learn from that. So you have to make that mistake yourself. And of course, people are trying to prevent you from doing it, but sometimes you have to make it in order to learn, okay? The key is here, learning. If you don't learn from your mistakes, aha, okay, that's where maybe friends are gonna distance themselves. But if you do learn, okay, that happened, no big deal, right? So if you have your sun or moon around 18 degrees, 18 degrees, you have the south node with your sun, okay? It's in opposition. So a lot of past life stuff regarding your identity, regarding men in your life, you know, will come up. Regarding relationships, balancing things out, you're letting go of always needing, well, that sounds very bad. This is not how, you're letting go of the need to be in a relationship, if you're in a relationship or not, but you're letting go of what it should be, what it should look like, and you're really seeing different sides to what you want in a partnership, okay? Venus and Mars in the 4th house are definitely, the card is flying already, is definitely making some of you move. So some of you are moving, redecorating your place. I'm getting the card. My God, that's crazy. I just talk about it and this card already flew out when I was talking to you guys. Temptation will test you, okay? So there will be some temptation for some of you, all right? Are you going to take the temptation or not? That's up to you. That's not up to me. Slowly but surely getting ahead. I feel like for some of you, you feel that work is a bit stuck. Maybe you have a lot of responsibility with Saturn in the 6th house. And we have a full moon in Virgo, which will be in your 12th house. So maybe around that time, around this full moon, take a little bit of a break because you might be very tired from work. It could be very demanding. So take a break, give yourself a break to rest. Okay? March. So I feel that March will be quite key and quite transformative for you. For some of you, it's your birthday. If you're ascendant, rising, and moon Libra. Ascendant, rising, Libra rising, and moon Libra. It's funny. Sometimes I'm confusing the words, but in my head it makes sense. Do you know that? When you speak and you say something and you say it wrong, but it just makes so much sense in your mind. Okay. Last one, doing something risky, taking a chance. Okay, so some of you are taking a few risks. Is that smart? Is it not smart? That's up to you. Is it a test? Is it not a test? You know how that resonates, and make sure that you have life in hands, you have your intuition, you know what's right for you. And if you want to experience something, but you already know it's risky, just be prepared, learn from it, and yeah, that's all. That's my message for you, my lovely, lovely Libras. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. And for all my subscribers, I have 8,000 subscribers now. So I'm so grateful, so happy for your support and your love. I'm doing it 2 half-an-hour giveaways. You find, two half-an-hour giveaways. So you have, if you want to participate, write in the comments, capital giveaway plus a word that describes your personality or your purpose, like being like creative or funny, and then a message to the community. Okay? And write it before the 15th of February, because after that I will make the video for March, and that's where I will announce the winners. Okay? So keep an eye, write that comment if you want to participate, and I'm so appreciative of you. I can't speak anymore. I think I'm gonna end it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, for you we have Aquarius season in your 4th house. And if you're an early rising Scorpio, Pluto will be very close or on your IC cusp. Okay, cusp of the 4th house. It's called IC cusp. And this could mean massive transformations when it comes to your family. This could mean death, actual death, or something that you're going to leave behind when it comes to your family. Maybe patterns that you're leaving behind. Maybe you have a better understanding of your family now. There could be some power struggles. And at the beginning of the month, also around this new moon in Aquarius, which is also in the 4th house, then we have Mercury in a conjunction with Pluto that could expose some family secrets. This could expose lies, maybe. It could be exposing your home situation. So watch out when you're in a new home or you've moved. Watch out for signing contracts. If that's really the truth, what's in the contract, go through it. If you need lawyers involved to check it, I would pay extra to check it, because right now there is a more higher alert on scams. Okay, so watch out for scams when it comes to renting a place, buying a place, all these kind of things. Some of you are moving in or moving out with a partner. This could be very sudden because this new moon at 20 degrees, so especially this will be enhanced if you have any planets at 20 degrees in Aquarius, or either Taurus, because Uranus is in Taurus at 19 degrees. So sudden move to a partner or from a partner. Maybe you're moving back home, and for some of you, you're moving out of your home to a new home with your partner, because Jupiter is in the 7th house, now direct. So if you're single, this is a wonderful time to meet someone new. However, Saturn is in the 5th house, and by the end of the month, there's going to be a full moon in Virgo that will be in your 11th house, opposing Saturn and the Sun in the 5th house. So you could meet someone new, but this is more serious because Saturn is quite serious, and you're not really feeling like dating a lot of people. You're going to be more like, I'm more serious about it. Maybe you're going out less than usual, because 5th house Saturn is quite serious. So maybe in your spare time, you're working or you're doing like research or you're reading, but you feel less like, for example, going out or going for a party than what you did before. Venus and Mars are in the 3rd house. And you could go on a little trip, a city trip or a small trip around this new moon on the 9th. So yeah. And then let's get you a card. The North Node and Chiron in the 6th house, okay, are in a very strong conjunction. So if you feel something is up in your health, definitely go to the doctor. Also, if you're in the job, there could be some uncomfortable situation coming up, and it requires you to stand up for yourself. So don't back down. Don't be afraid to speak your truth, okay? If you know you're in your right, a period of ill health, depression. So some of you maybe are struggling a little bit now with your health or a depression. And this could be, well, depends on where you're at, but in a lot of places in the world, it's winter now. And it's a little bit of a tough month. So give yourself the love and appreciation for how far you've come. So if you're feeling a bit down, pamper yourself. Give yourself a little trip or a break. Spend some time with your partner, your friends, and explain to them how you're really feeling. Heartache over what you no longer have. So something you are letting go of. And sometimes with Jupiter, what I've seen is that there's a breakup because Jupiter is expanding. So in order for new things to come in, some things have to go. So some people break up and meet someone new. And that's a very confusing time, okay? Also, family-related issues could be making you feel a little bit down. But look at this, good luck is on your side. So don't feel sad if it hasn't come yet. Good things are coming your way, okay? It's part of marriage. Jupiter in the 7th house. So you could meet a soulmate. You could meet someone that is really suiting to who you are. So give it time. Give it space, okay? And become first the person that you would marry, okay? That's very important. So become the person that you would marry yourself, and you can reflect that in another partner, right? And then this is coming, and good luck is coming. So your very tough periods, okay? February is a little bit tough period for a lot of people, but definitely the really super bad times are over. So be open to love, because you might just meet someone that's amazing, or some of you are getting married this year. So hang in there. Wishing you all the best. And for all my subscribers, or if you're new and you haven't subscribed, I'm doing 2 half-an-hour giveaways because I reached 8,000 subscribers, and I'm so grateful. And I want to do something back for you. So write in the comments, capital letters, giveaway, plus something that describes your personality or your purpose. Like one word just describing you or your purpose or something, and a little message to the community to uplift everyone, so we keep such a positive vibe, okay? I will announce this in the next video for March 2024. So make sure that you write it before the 15th of February below this in the commentary section, okay? Thank you so much. I so appreciate you, and I hope to speak to you next time. Let's move on to Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, for you, we have Aquarius season in your 3rd house. And this is all about communication. This is about traveling. And on the 21st of January, Pluto moved into the sign of Aquarius in the 3rd house. And you know what? I actually love Pluto in the 3rd house because it kind of makes you obsessed with learning. It makes you obsessed with researching. So in the positive side, you're gonna be hooked on the subject and you're gonna be hyperly focused on it. So this could make you write a book and finish it. This could make you more powerful speaker. So if you are on social media or you're a teacher, some kind of teacher, or you're using a lot of communication skills, people are gonna be very, very drawn to you. So you have this magnetic vibe around you. At the same time, this conjunction that will happen between Mercury and Pluto around this new moon in Aquarius, also in the 3rd house, right, is going to bring out lies or secrets regarding your neighbors, regarding your neighborhood, okay? So something could be exposed to you that you didn't know, or you're exposing something that you want to speak up about, and you're going to tell that to the person on the other end, okay? It could also be a colleague, because this new moon is in a square with Uranus in the 6th house, okay? Sudden stuff. It's like little control over it, okay? So you might speak up to a colleague. You might suddenly want to switch jobs. Jupiter in the 6th house could provide a new job. Also more clients. If you're self-employed, you could definitely attract a lot more clients. You need a lot of space in your job. With Uranus in the 6th house, you don't want too much confinement within your work. You want a lot of freedom. That's what you want to experience around this time. And also it's important to watch your health when it comes to eating, okay? Because Jupiter in the 6th house can make you a bit overindulgent, and Taurus is already the sign that could be a bit overindulgent, okay? Let me get some water. I got a message from a viewer that said, why do you say that about diet? But I always feel like, you know, you have to see astrology as a preparation. And definitely 1st house, 6th house, Jupiter could make you gain weight. I had this in 2019, I think 2019. It was kind of going through my 1st house, and I went on a holiday to Bali and I came back 8 kilos heavier. But it's such a good time, so much luck. This is when I start being self-employed. But yeah, I definitely gained a lot of weight. Then pandemic came, I lost a lot of weight. You can see my first videos. And now I came back to like normal, healthy me weight. So yeah, sometimes, you know, anyway, so yeah, what's the diet? Because it's about enjoying healthy foods, exploring it, going more for dinners. That vibe is going around. Then there is a full moon in Virgo by the end of the month on the 24th of February. And this will be at 5 degrees in Virgo. And if you have any planets at 5 degrees in Virgo or Pisces, you're going to highly feel this in your career. Some of you are moving for a new job, and Saturn in the 4th house is quite restricting your family situation. So there could be some difficulty there. If you're building a home, or you know you bought a home, there could be some difficulty there. Something that you have to work a lot on. So make sure if you buy a home that the contracts are solid, that you double check everything. Okay, there could be a new job coming in for you, okay? Because we have this full moon at 5 degrees and we have Jupiter in the 6th house at 8 degrees. So they're in a trine with each other. So there could be a new opportunity coming in, a new client. Pay attention to your finances, okay? So you have Venus and Mars in the 2nd house, and they will also be in a conjunction with Pluto. So there could be some transformation when it comes to your finances and how you see your money. Are you holding on to it too much, or are you overly spending? Okay, which Capricorn in the second house, a lot of you are not overly spending, but also a huge generation has Neptune in Capricorn and Uranus in Capricorn. So those are not the classic Capricorn spenders, okay? Because Uranus and Neptune is kind of making money flow out. Keep your life in balance, okay? So no extremes. There could be some extremes happening, and you're gonna have to balance everything in your life. And the North Node is in a close conjunction in the 5th house. So yeah, you could have some trouble with your children. Maybe your children are sick, or you need to take care of them more. They need a lot more of your attention. So maybe your focus goes more to your kids than really your friends. You're letting go of maybe some of your friends that you feel are no longer serving you, because the South Node is letting go of the old. Some of you are in some difficulty as well in a relationship, okay? There might be some things coming up. Yeah, a two-faced friend. So someone you thought you could trust, maybe it will be revealed to you who you can trust and who you can't trust, okay? Seek out information that will help you. So doing a lot of research, because some of you want to study something, or you want to write about something, or you want to do some new job, but you're going to have to do some research before. Plenty of material things, okay? So focusing on money, how to distribute it the right way, how to balance your life, and yeah, life will work out for you. So I'm getting a brain freeze. Anyways, for all my subscribers, because I have 8,000 subscribers now, I'm doing 2 half an hour reading giveaways. So write in the comments, capital letters, giveaway, plus a word that describes your personality or your purpose, and a message. Write it below the comments before the 15th of February. And after that, I will announce the winners in the March prediction horoscopes or videos predictions, okay? So thank you so much, Sagittarius. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate you. Let's move on to Capricorn. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For you, we have Aquarius in your 2nd house. So 2nd house is all about your finances, your financial situation. It's about how you value yourself and your self-worth, okay? Because very often we link how we feel with how much we're worth, and that's how we value ourselves when it comes to money, okay? So watch out for money scams, okay? Easy ways to make money, because Mercury is together with Pluto in the 2nd house, okay? There could be some secrets exposed when it comes to money. Watch out what you're investing in right now. Also, Pluto could bring a lot of money in, okay? With Mercury, this new moon is in a square with Uranus. So it could be sudden gains as well. But also, it could be too much money spending on a partner, or because Jupiter is in the 5th house, okay? And this could be a lot of romance, especially when you're a guy and you're dating. You could be taking out a lot of women or men, whatever you're into. And this could mean that you're spending a little bit too much money, okay? Also, this could be lots of money going to your kids right now. So just keep an eye on the finances. Mars and Venus are in the 1st house for at least until mid-February. So this makes you very magnetic. You're going to have a lot of energy, Capricorn. You're going to want to do a lot of things. So this is for Ascendant, Sun, and Moon. You're going to feel like very motivated to take a lot of action. And for a lot of you who have Sun, Moon, and Rising, more early degrees or mid-degree Capricorn, you finally got rid of Pluto, okay? This is more for late birthday or late degree Capricorns that are still in this transformative time with Pluto, that are really bringing in massive transformation when it comes to emotions, your identity. And yeah, now Pluto in the second house is really gonna make you take a look at your money, how you're spending, and are you holding it too much for yourself, or are you overspending, okay? Then we have Pisces season, and during Pisces season, we're gonna have a full moon in Virgo on the 24th of February at 5 degrees. And this is, this full moon will be the moon will be in opposition with Saturn, and Saturn will be in a conjunction with the sun. So there might be a trip that you need to do, but it could be like feeling a bit heavy, okay? This could be a trip for work. Maybe you're gonna visit your siblings and you're kind of like looking forward to it, but at the same time it's maybe a little bit heavy, okay? Or things that you need to talk about or consider. Yeah, also you have to really watch where you drive right now, like pay attention in the car, don't get too distracted with Saturn in the third house. And also, if you want to buy a car, make sure everything is in order, okay? Get all the papers in order, and let someone who's an expert check the car if it's a second-hand car. Okay, Capricorn, great passion. Now, Jupiter in the 5th house makes you very passionate about a lot of hobbies, about love. So you are in this cycle where you're really all about exploring what you like. Protection from a powerful friend. So someone is definitely protecting you from situations that are maybe uncomfortable, like family. This could be situations where you have problems standing up for yourself and your friend is really having your back. So make sure to appreciate this lovely friend. Yeah, be aware of greed. So greed could come with Pluto in the second house, right? It's testing, because Pluto is very much related to the ego. So either you're going to be holding on too much on money, or yeah, be a bit greedy. So watch out for that. Romance in the air. So definitely you are in a very, very romantic cycle. 5th house could be just romantic and wanting to date more people, or you want to enjoy being in a current partner, just focusing on one and doing lots of fun things together and really connecting on a higher level. Okay. Okay, family sorrow, and I'm getting January. So it could be that January was quite tough on you when it comes to family. And this is waiting on you a little bit, especially with the North Node and Chiron. So make sure to get enough rest for yourself, or do sports or whatever it is to keep your mind off of things, okay? So that's my message for you, my lovely Capricorns. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. I do giveaways for my subscribers because we surpassed 8,000 subscribers now. So to participate in the half an hour giveaway, right? Giveaway, capital letters plus a keyword where you describe your personality or your purpose and a message to the community, okay? So, and then, so write this before the 15th of February, because after that I will make a video for March, a prediction where I will announce the 2 winners. So thank you so much. I so appreciate you, Capricorn, and I hope to see you next time. Let's move on to the next sign of Aquarius. So Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Pooh. Transformation after transformation after transformation, okay? You can't escape transformation like in the upcoming years. So Aquarius, you're gonna be so different. Like, especially if you're early degree between 0 and 5 degrees, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you're gonna be highly, highly impacted by Pluto. And you will see changes in your looks. You're gonna have changes in your internal, especially if it's on your moon or your sun, you're gonna have really internal changes. You really have to go through ego death, and you're gonna have to face and do shadow work, so you could have help from a therapist going through that, or you're gonna a practice of self-reflection is really gonna help you, no matter how, you know, this could be through astrology, this could be through meditation, could be a combination of everything, but this is what I really can recommend for you, Aquarius. Outside of that, happy birthday. I hope you're gonna have an amazing day. For your sun sign Aquarius, on your birthday, it's the best time to manifest what it is that you want, okay? And there is a lot of Plutonic energy because Venus, Mars, and Mercury are going to be in a conjunction. So there will be some maybe things you want to speak up about this month. And, you know, if that's on your birthday, one of these conjunctions, you will have a whole year where you're going to focus on speaking up. Make sure to speak truth, because Pluto will come back and bite you in the ass, okay? So make sure to keep speaking truth. And you might be more analytical of other people's behavior because you want to break through certain patterns, Aquarius. So you're going to be more observing people more, and you're going to have stronger boundaries. You're going to have to learn to have stronger boundaries as well. And it's really about you staying in integrity. This is really important with Pluto so strongly with the planets. At the beginning of the month, or in the 9th of February, we're going to have a new moon in your sign. So highlighting you, a new beginning when it comes to love, when it comes to work, or it can just be a feeling of a new beginning. You want a fresh start. You want to start anew. Some of you are really starting from scratch everything, okay? Starting from scratch, line zero, and building your life again. And you will be rewarded with that because Jupiter is in the 4th house. So some of you are moving, you have moved, and you know, your grounding is also your 4th house, your stability. So you're getting help in your stability. However, Uranus can make you move a few times in the upcoming years, or make you feel a bit restless in your own home. But Jupiter right now is carrying you, helping you. Okay, so a sudden move for some of you. Buying a house, selling a house, getting news about that. Venus and Mars are in the 12th house. And, you know, for some of you, Pluto is still in the 12th. This could mean some gossip behind your back or people talking about you. It's really how you deal with that, you know, let them do their things and say their things, because ultimately it's a reflection on them and not on you. And let's be honest, we all do it sometimes. I do it as well. And I'm so hyper aware of my behavior. Sometimes I really regret saying certain things in the moment, but it's about self-awareness and, you know, at least have the awareness that you decrease this type of things, okay? Yeah, you're closing down a lot of things from past lives. So you might deal with situations that seem familiar, maybe, like certain patterns might happen around this time to make you aware of what cycle to break, okay? Keep your eyes open. Then there will be a full moon in Virgo on the 24th of February 2024 at 5 degrees. Saturn is at 7 degrees, so it's going to be in a conjunction and in opposition with the moon in the 8th house. So finances are very key here. Watch your finances, Aquarius. Save it. Don't overspend right now. Make sure to save it. And, you know, when Saturn is going out of the 3rd house, you will have more flow of money. Okay. Advice from a friend, wish will not be granted. So, like I said, be aware, like listen to your gut. Maybe someone's going to tell you advice and it's up to you if you're going to listen to that. But follow your own intuition first, okay? Follow your own intuition. You're going to be taught how to be in power with yourself, with Pluto and Aquarius. What is truth to you? period of prosperity and abundance. So these new beginnings are gonna lead towards more abundance and more luck. Pluto Saturn is gonna bring you on the right path. And when you're in integrity, you will always be protected, okay? You will always be protected. So follow your guidance, because this new cycle that's about to begin, and especially starting on this new moon, is going to help you on the long term. So that's my message for you, my amazing Aquarius. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. And we surpassed 8,000 subscribers. I'm so, so grateful. I'm doing 2 half-an-hour giveaways. So if you want to participate, subscribe to my channel, write in the comments capital letters giveaway plus a word to describe your personality or purpose and a message for the community, and write it before the 15th of February in the comment section, and I will announce them in the next video. In the next prediction for March, I will announce the 2 winners. Okay, last one. Okay, yeah, watch out for people who are behaving a little bit strange. I'm getting someone is behaving stupidly, okay? This could be either you or this could be someone around you. So be aware. That's my message for you, my lovely Aquarius. Keep transforming. You can do this. Don't give up. You're going to change like never before. Some of you are getting spiritual awakenings. You have no idea. Pluto is bringing you to the highest form. It's the higher octave of Mars. So if you do this right, you can awaken on so many levels, okay? And it's gonna be amazing. So let's move on to the next sign of Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right. So for you, this Aquarius season is going to be in the 12th house. So you are literally preparing for your season to come, okay? And with this with Aquarius, now we have, okay, I want to say so many things at the same time. Yes, this is my mercurial nature. Sometimes I have 3 thoughts I want to say at the same time, and it's coming out in a blur. So let me try that again. On the 21st of January, Pluto moved into Aquarius in the 12th house. And this month in Aquarius season, we're going to have a lot of conjunctions with Pluto. So it will be Mercury around this new moon in Aquarius on the 9th of February 2024 at 20 degrees, okay? So if you have any planets in Aquarius at 20 degrees, you'll be highly impacted by this new moon. And, you know, this new moon is in a square with Uranus. So there could be sudden change of mind when it comes to a trip, a sudden trip. This could also be that you're deciding to study something, like it's like a snap, or like you could have like a sudden idea. And I'm talking a bit restless. So some of you are feeling a little bit restless mentally with Jupiter and Uranus in the 3rd house. It's going to be like, it's going to be a lot of ideas. So make sure to write it down on a paper, all your ideas, and structure them so you can use them later on. I'm feeling some regrets for some of you. It's like almost like you're looking back at your past and you're kind of like this very hypersensitive, super aware being. You're breaking down a lot of cycles when it comes to your karma. You have Saturn in the 1st house, okay? And it could be conjuncting your sun, moon, or rising, making you very aware of your responsibilities, your patterns. You can remove lots of karma in February, okay? Overall, in the whole year, you're gonna let go of a lot of old patterns, a lot of things that have been holding you back. And it's testing you on your responsibility. If you manage to work hard, take on everything that you're supposed to do, plan it really well, you're going to be super rewarded after, okay? So Pluto is in a conjunction with Mercury in the 12th house. So there might be some secrets exposed, some gossip going around. So don't tell people your secrets, okay? Some people, you're telling your secrets, they will tell other people. So this month, be aware who you tell what. You will have some projection from past life situations. So you might attract a little bit narcissistic individuals for you to learn how to stand up for yourself. Okay, this is with Pluto in the 12th house. This is where you lose a bit your power sometimes, okay? And where you have to learn how to stand up for yourself, how to speak up, and you can channel your inner power by meditation. Also, for some of you, you're going to channel, you can channel spirit around this time. You can channel messages. Always make sure you're in a high vibration when channeling, right? If you're channeling from love, if you feel this whole embodiment of love, this is a good, yeah, like, I don't want to say spirit, but this is a good energy, I would say energy to channel. You'll know, you know, your heart will open and overflow of love. And then, you know, you have some higher being talking through you. Some of you are going to automatically write, or you're going to have like art coming from the ether. You know, you're going to have a lot of, you could channel a lot of information, creativity around this time. It is up till the 19th in Aquarius season. It's time to relax, not to do too much. If you're doing too much, you're going to really feel exhausted, okay? You're going to feel quite exhausted. Money is a little bit difficult. Make sure you don't undervalue yourself, that you ask for a raise if you have to, or stand up. You know, if you're self-employed, rate the right prices. I'm getting reconciliation. So some of you might go back to someone from the past, a past friend or a past lover, or someone that was a friend, but maybe you want it to be a little bit more. I'm getting romance, celebration, and party, and temporarily situation. So you might go out when Venus and Mars are in the 11th house. And also this full moon is in Virgo in the 7th house at 5 degrees. And it's opposing the sun, right? So you could meet someone new. This could be someone you've met before, someone new. And yeah, you really want to explore this situation with that person. Pleasure with a close friend. So maybe you have a friend that you feel more for, or that you want to talk to. Financial pinch and April. So April could be your birthday if you're a Pisces ascendant and moon. But also there could be finances coming in April. So don't give up on making more money. It will come to you. So yeah, that's my message for you, my amazing Pisces. I reached 8,000 subscribers, which I'm so happy and so grateful about. So I'm gonna do 2 half-an-hour giveaways. If you want to participate, write capital letter giveaway plus a keyword of your purpose or personality, whatever is your keyword. Could be creative, could be funny, whatever, plus a message for the community. And write it before the 15th of February, and I will announce the 2 winners in my new video for the predictions of March 2024. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.